Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So today I am a chemistry teacher. I will start my class from physical chemistry. The chapter is chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics. This chapter belongs to physical chemistry. So chemical kinetics is a branch of physical chemistry which deals with the study of the rate of chemical reaction, next the mechanism of the reactions, through which they take place, and next the factors which influence the rate of reaction. So these are the basic things. First we have to know what is the rate of chemical reaction, then what are the mechanisms of the reaction through which the reactions can take place, and what are the factors which influence the rate of the reactions. So let us know reactions can be classified into three categories. Reactions can be classified into three categories. Number one, instantaneous or fast reactions. Number two, moderate reactions. And number three, slow reactions. Right? First one is instantaneous or fast reaction. जो रिएक्शन टा के हठात कंप्लीट हो जाए, आखिर पिछुला के जोटा कंप्लीट हो जाए, जो रिएक्शन टा परिपूर्ण हो जाए, ताको हमें कहते हैं इंस्टेंटेनियस और फास्ट रिएक्शन. देन मॉडरेट रिएक्शन, जो रिएक्शन टा के 2 मिनिट 1 मिनिट बा 5 मिनिट बा 10 मिनिट भीतर कंप्लीट हो जाए, ताको हमें कहते हैं मॉडरेट रिएक्शंस. स्लो रिएक्शंस, जो रिएक्शन टेक्स ए लॉन्ग टाइम, वर्ष वर्ष धरी कंप्लीट होबा पई समय निये, ताको हमें कहते हैं स्लो रिएक्शंस. लेट अस वी गो through one by one. First, instantaneous reactions. So these are the reactions which are completed at once. These are the reactions which are completed at once. For example, let us take an example. Precipitation of silver chloride from an aqueous solution of silver nitrate and sodium chloride. So now the equation AgNO3 aqueous solution plus NaCl sodium chloride aqueous solution gives AgCl solid. This is white precipitate, white PPT precipitate. This is solid plus NaNO3 sodium nitrate aqueous solution. Silver nitrate aqueous solution, when we add to sodium chloride solution, suddenly that will form silver chloride, a white mass of precipitation plus sodium nitrate aqueous solution. Similarly, take another example, number 2, decolorization of decolorization of acidified potassium permanganate solution with ferrous sulfate solution. Decolorization of acidified potassium permanganate with ferrous sulfate solution. Let us see the reactions to KMnO4 potassium permanganate, which is orange in color, acidified with sulfuric acid H2SO4 8H2SO4 plus 10 FeSO4, all are in aqueous solution. This is aqueous solution, this is aqueous solution. Reacts to form or to produce K2SO4 potassium sulfate plus 2MnSO4 manganose sulfate plus 5 Fe2SO4 whole 3, that is ferric sulfate solution, which is blue in color, plus 8H2. This is also known as the instantaneous reaction or fast reaction. Let us see moderate reaction. Number 2 is moderate reactions. Number 2, moderate reactions. These are the reactions which proceeds at measurable rates. Moderate reactions are the reactions which are proceeds at measurable rates. That means it will take some time for its completion, not more time but few times for its completion. Let us take some examples. Number 1, for example, hydrolysis of ethyl acetate. Hydrolysis of ethyl acetate with sodium hydroxide, or this is also known as alkali hydrolysis of ethyl acetate. This is also known as alkali hydrolysis of ethyl acetate. So now write the reaction CH3COO C2H5, that is ethyl acetate plus, this is aqueous solution, plus NaOH sodium hydroxide aqueous solution, that will give sodium acetate, that is CH3COONA sodium acetate aqueous plus ethyl alcohol C2H5OH aqueous. This is ethyl acetate, sodium hydroxide gives sodium acetate and ethyl alcohol. Right? Take another example. Number 2, hydrolysis of cane sugar or sucrose. Cane sugar or sucrose in presence of hydrochloric acid HCl. So here write the equation C12H22O11 plus H2O in presence of HCl, H plus HCl gives C C6H12O6 plus again C6H12O6. This is sucrose, this is glucose and fructose, right? Now let us study slow reactions. Slow reactions. So these are the reactions which takes a long time for its completion. Like many years also taken for the completion of the reaction. First give one best example, rusting of iron. मनेकर मु गोटे पूरा चकचक करुवा लुहा वस्तुटा को मु बाहरे पकई देली धीरे धीरे कौन हिजिबो एटा ना कलंकी हिजिबो बा रस्ट हिजिबो. सो दिस इज वन बेस्ट एग्जांपल. नंबर 1, rusting of iron. Let us take the reactions. 4Fe plus 3O2 gives 2Fe2O3 ferric oxide, that is rust. Take another example. The best example is fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Number 2, fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Fixation of atmospheric nitrogen or atmospheric nitrogen fixation. Students, you know that our air is a mixture of all gases. So the nitrogen gas, N2 gas present in the atmosphere reacts with or combines with O2 gas to gives 2NO gas, nitric oxide gas. The nitric oxide gas so far again reacts with O2 gas to form nitrogen dioxide. 2NO gas plus O2 gas gives 2NO2 gas. This is nitrogen dioxide gas. The nitrogen dioxide gas so far again combines with moisture or water to give nitrous acid and nitric acid. So 2NO2 plus H2O gives HNO2 plus HNO3. This is nitrous acid, this is nitric acid. So nitric acid is stable but nitrous acid is unstable. Again it oxidizes to nitric acid. So now HNO2 plus half O2 gives HNO3. Now both are stable. So these are the examples of instantaneous or fast reactions, moderate reactions and slow reactions. Again, let us study the rate of reaction. The rate of chemical reaction or the rate of reaction. Rate of reaction. Rate of reaction is nothing but the rate at which the concentration of the reactants decreases with time or the concentration of a products increases with time, or the concentration of a reactant species consumed or the quantity of product formed in a given time or in a unit time in a chemical reaction is called rate of reaction. So let us consider a general reaction. A is a reactant, goes on reaction to produce B. So A is a reactant and B is the product. So as the time passes, the concentration of A decreases and that of B is formed. Right? So now, even if we take the graph, concentration versus time. As the time passes, the concentration of reactant decreases with time. Time passes, concentration of A or reactant decreases with time, and that of product increases with time. This is B or product. So now represent the rate. The rate can be represented by R or minus dx by dt. That means change in concentration of reactant with respect to time. So how can we write? So R or minus dx by dt is equal to minus the concentration of A by dt is equal to plus the concentration of B by dt. That means amount of A consumed divided by time taken, that is called to amount of B formed divided by time taken. This is equal to amount of A consumed by time taken, that is called to amount of B formed divided by time. Right? Let us now we consider the mathematical expressions for chemical rate of reaction. Mathematical expressions or rate of reaction. Mathematical expressions for rate of reactions. So these expressions can be expressed in two ways. When the concentration of the all the stoichiometric reactants and products are in same stoichiometric concentration or in different stoichiometric concentrations. Number one, time is